Hey Kimberly, Viola here. How you doing? I wanted to quickly run through your website here, go over a couple of your competitors, and then just talk about a couple of things that could be helpful to you and your team. All right, so for starters, I love how clean and to the point your website is. I am going to suggest that you add a phone number up here and make it clickable because 99% of the people that land on your website will be using their mobile phone. So you really want to make it easy for them to be able to reach out to someone, especially since this is a service-based business, right? Okay, let's see. We got some about us clicks here. That's good. Good. Okay, and that's it. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage, and that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers, and they're crawling the site because they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. So for example, if you had on here big and bold HVAC Loganville, Georgia, or HVAC Lawrenceville, whatever the case may be, and you had it on this page a bunch of times, Google's going to be willing to put you higher up in the search results so that more people will be able to find you. And also you'll be able to outrank your competitors. So for example, if you go to Google now and you type in HVAC Loganville, Georgia, the first thing you see are all the paid ads and then one more paid ad, snuck in there in the map pack section. But then you have these top three companies here, which are really taking the bulk of the leads that are coming in for this particular search when someone's typing this in. And the strategy to win here is to find out exactly how many citations does the top company have. And by the way, all a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web, like Reddit, Yext, White Pages, Yellow Pages, you name it. There are thousands of different directories to get into. But if energy, heating, and air conditioning has 250 citations, for example, then you want to make sure you're getting 350 so you can outrank them month after month after month after month. Because you and I both know if we click on this right here, we're going to find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same thing that you're doing, but nobody goes past page one for anything, right? So then you have this section down here, and ironically, this company is outranking Angie and Yelp, which is not normal. You don't usually see that. So I wanted to go ahead and pull up Reliable Heating and Air. We all know Reliable Heating and Air. And I wanted to pull up this particular page that's ranking for Loganville, Georgia. And this is what it looks like. So let's take a look at what they got going on. There's their phone number. All right. Let's see, they got a few more links, a few more photos. Notice Loganville is all over this page, right? And they don't have a ton of content. So I'm going to suggest that you add just 1,000 words of content to your homepage and you guys will outrank them if your focus is strictly Loganville, Georgia. Let's take a look at this other tool that I use called Ahrefs. It just lets me see the back end of a site and what's going on with it. The first thing we see essentially is a DR, and this is a power flow from Google. And then we see a UR, this is a trust flow. Both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another website or another company that has a clickable link on it. And when somebody clicks on it, it transfers over power and trust over to your site. They only have 2 backlinks that's powering up this particular page. I could go in here and see what's working for them and how it could work for you, but I really want to get in front of these keywords because this is what's going to make the difference. So you see right here, AC Repair, Loganville, Georgia. This is telling us that 50 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number 2 position for this keyword, and they get 17 calls per month just from this one keyword. Then you have air conditioning repair Loganville. 40 people look for this keyword per month. They're in the number 2 position for this, and they get an additional 13 calls per month just from that keyword, and it's totally separate. And the list goes on and on and on. Notice everything on here, though, is hyper focused around Loganville. You don't see any other city on this particular page. That's because this isn't the total company of Reliable Heating and Air. This is just their Reliable Heating and Air Loganville, Georgia page, right? Let's say, for example, that you guys want to rank for Lawrenceville, because I know Lawrenceville is the neighboring city to Loganville, and you guys also don't mind going over there, right? Same strategy applies. First you see all of the paid ads, then more paid ads, and then a totally different list of companies here, right? But guess who's still in the number 1 position? See, here's the thing about Reliable Heating and Air. They may not be the best at cleaning. They may not even be the best price, but they are the best when it comes to marketing in this HVAC scene. And this is how they do it. So I went ahead and pulled up this page right here. Now, notice this page looks exactly like the other page. The only thing that's different is it says Lawrenceville all over it. I'm sure the content is different and the pictures. That's it. I'm going to flip back to the Loganville. See the pictures. It just says Loganville. Now, these are totally different pages, but they're ranking in the different cities because they're treating each page as if it's its own little business, and they're ranking that page. So let's take a look at the back end of this page and see what they're doing differently for this particular Lawrenceville page. See, everything here is hyper focused on Lawrenceville, HVAC Lawrenceville, Georgia. 250 people look for that per month. They're in the number 1 position, and they get 51 calls per month just from that one keyword. And the list goes on and on. You know, so these are the keywords that you want to have integrated into your site, Kimberly, because the more people that are able to find your site, it's going to turn into the more customers that are going to call you, and of course, the more leads and more clients that you guys are going to be able to generate on your own from your own business. And then almost lastly, but I want to talk about the pictures. Remember, I said it's Google robots who are who are crawling the site. I'm sorry. So you want to save these as the type of keyword that you want to be found for. So this is good. It looks like somebody had an idea of what it is that they're doing. But the thing is, most people, you don't really want to be found for just HVAC contractor. You want to be more specific, right? You want to be found for HVAC. One of these keywords that I went over here, because this is what people are already looking for. So this is going to allow you to get in front of what's already in existence. Notice HVAC contractor isn't really on here. Right. And I think it's the same for the other page. All right. Now, last I want to talk about is the population in Loganville is 14,000. The population in Lawrenceville is 30,000. So, you know, and of course, the population for Gwinnett is 964,000. So if you guys are doing all of Gwinnett, then I would suggest that you create a page for each one of those for each one of the cities, the bigger cities in Gwinnett. Go ahead and add a locations tab, add those different cities, and then rank each one of those pages out individually. So again, all you need to do is add some more information, some more content on the homepage, or each of the location pages, treat them as their own homepage, add some more content, add some backlinks, and add some keywords into those backlinks. So basically add some content, add some keywords, and add some backlinks to power up those keywords that you put into the content. All right, last thing I'm going to tell you, and that's it. I did find you guys your Google business profile, and I noticed that you do have some citations out there, which is great. So let me show you what you guys are looking like in that Ahrefs tool. Oh, before I do, this section right here, this is a free opportunity for you guys to put some keywords in here and some information in here. And anytime Google gives you an opportunity to put information in, if they say 750 words, then put 750 words. Okay, right now you guys are sitting at 92 words. I would suggest that you bump this up and get some keywords inside of there. Okay, let's take a look at your business in the same tool. So you guys are being found for 6 keywords, but this is very normal. You know, this is normal for a company that hasn't really had much marketing presence as yet. So let's see. Right now, you guys are being found just for your name. So that means that if I don't know E&K and I live in Loganville, then I won't be calling E&K because all I'm typing in is HVAC Loganville, Georgia. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much all that I have for you. I really, really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or any concerns, feel free to reach out to me. All my information will be in the email. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Take care.